All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to our sincere Ikem, that brother is pushing, teaching truth all around the world. And Shalom to our sincere believers. Okay, here with a lesson concerning a comment, all right, that I seen about yesterday from a video from about probably, I want to say 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago. All right, titled "Prophecy: The Second Passover," something of that matter. All right, and you see the comment here. It says Chris Henry commented, "What are you advocating with this quotation marks UFO picture?" All right, and the UFO is what the world would describe as an unidentified flying object. As you see, is the picture on the right. Okay, as you see with the picture on the right, which is truly a chariot, referring to the scriptures, man, referring to the Holy Bible. This will be known as a chariot. All right, and what we're truly advocating. All right, first, you know what? I'm gonna get the word advocate. All right, did not want to forget to get that definition. Advocate here. All right, it says a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. Let's get this. It says publicly recommend or support. All right. So we support the chariots who the world would classify or ignorantly, describe as a UFO, but they're truly chariots of the Lord. Okay. Chariots of Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father's true name, and Yahweh Shai, which is on the begotten Son's true name. All right. These are we support and recommend, all right, we truly support, man, publicly support, all right, through preaching on the highways and byways, preaching on these videos week in and week out, all right, we publicly support Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right, this is what we're called to do, all right, so we're advocating with these chariots are going to bring destruction and also deliverance, okay, to directly answer the question, all right, these chariots are going to directly bring destruction and deliverance. All right, destruction to the heathen and to the wicked of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, but also deliverance to the elect of Israel, okay, of the Israelites, okay, and the Israelites, according to the Bible, are the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans who are scattered across the four corners of the earth, okay, according to prophecy. All right, the Israelites are scattered abroad through the curses, okay. So we get Isaiah chapter 66, and this is prophecy, man. Those chariots that these people, or the chariot sightings, these are just foreshadowing of the real return and the real destruction and deliverance of the chariots, man, or what it's about to bring. Okay, so this is Isaiah 66 verse 15, and these scriptures here are just straight to the point. It says, "For behold, the Lord would come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." All right, so the Lord is coming back. Okay, that's why we're hastening and we're seeking the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai is coming back with fire, man, with the army, the angels. Okay, and those chariots is going to be shooting out missiles as well, man. Fire. All right. He says it's going to. It says in his rebuke with flames of fire. All right. So people are going to be getting burned up, man. Places and people. All right. Verse 16 says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh and abomination in the mouth, shall be consumed together, saith the Lord." So these people about to be consumed together, man. All right, this is what's about to happen. All right, let's get in the blue letter that word plead. All right, in verse 16. Okay, just to get more into it, the word plead, as you see in the Hebrew, is shapat, okay, which says to judge, govern, vindicate, punish. All right, so the Lord is about to come back and punish the heathen, man, about to punish these other nations and also the wicked of our people. All right, so that's why I mentioned that he's about to bring destruction. These chariots we're advocating destruction. All right. Because through destruction, the kingdom of heaven will be established under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And the Israelites will be ruling on the earth. Okay? ruling on earth, not fairy tale, not floating in the sky. No, on earth, man. Okay, and Lord is coming back to execute. It says, you see here, it says execute judgment. All right, to rule, govern, judge. All right, so Shabbat going to judge, man. All right, that's what the Lord is about to come do. That's what we're advocating. That's what we're publicly supporting. Okay, truly the will of the Lord, because it's already written in the scriptures, so it's going to happen. We're truly supporting the will of the Lord, and this is the Lord's will. All right, it's going to come to pass. We're saying it before it happens. We're prophesying. Okay, so let's go back to the scriptures. Second Esdras. Let's get to Second Esdras 13. All right, more on that Lord's return with the chariots. All right, with the chariots. All right, so this is Second Esdras chapter 13, verse 3. This is a vision of Esdras, man. He was seeing these visions, and we're reading the visions of our forefathers. Okay, which makes this thing, man, very spiritual. All right, very spiritual. Okay, and it takes faith to believe in these scriptures and to believe that these events are going to actually take place. All right, but it is definitely going to happen, whether you believe it or not. Your feelings or your emotions will not stop this from happening. Okay, even in your own vain illusions, and people are delusional, man. All right, but this is Second Esdras chapter 13, verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. This is the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, all you prideful and arrogant people that think there's no power, that you are God, Truly, the Israelites are powers, but these people think they're, the Most High themselves, man. All right, but Yahweh Shai is about to return with the thousands of heaven with the angels, okay. And when he give you that look, these people are going to tremble. All right, these people are going to just tremble when they see and witness when they witness Yahweh Shai. They're going to tremble, man. All right. Verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. All right, so these chariots are gonna be shooting out fire as well, man. Okay, these chariots are gonna be shooting out fire. Okay, along with the ICBM thermonuclear missiles. Okay, because missiles are gonna be shot in these times as well, in the midst of destruction. But while these destructions taking place, the Israelites going to be getting delivered. Okay. The Israelites are going to be getting delivered, man. That's why I mentioned that we're advocating destruction and deliverance. Okay? All right? One can't happen without the other. Okay? And I approve that as well in 2nd Esdras 4. After I read these couple more scriptures, it says verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So basically, these other nations, okay, from all around the world, are going to try to attempt to fight against Yahweh Shai, and that's prophecy. That's corresponds to Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. It says the war shall be great in heaven, okay, and where it says he says that came out of the sea, because Yahweh Shai is going to come from out of space, man. All right, it's going to come from the heavens. All right. In verse 6 it says, and I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. So Yahweh Shai is going to have a huge chariot, man. Huge. All right. So huge that Ezra couldn't even see beyond that, man. It says in verse 7. I highlight it. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So Ezra couldn't even see beyond this chariot. All right. So Ezra couldn't even see beyond this chariot. All right. And I also mentioned, okay, with 2nd Esdras 4, that the deliverance can't happen without the destruction. Okay. And this will bring that about. This is 2nd Esdras 4, verse 28. Another vision, all right, being broken down by the angel Uriel to Esdras. Okay, so this is verse 28. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. And that's this is what happening, man. It's full of wicked. This earth right now is full of wickedness, but destruction has not yet come. Okay, and destruction is going to come through those chariots and missiles. All right, verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, And if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. So if this place is not destroyed, all right, this earth is not touched and judged by Yahweh by Shem Shai, then the kingdom of heaven cannot be established. All right. The kingdom of heaven that is already predestined for the Israelites to rule over these other nations. All right. Okay. In verse 30 it says, for the grain of the evil seed had been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness have it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it bring forth until the time of the threshing come. All right. So basically that just proves, those verses just prove that destruction, all right, that deliverance cannot happen without the destruction. Okay. One cannot happen without the other. All right. Straight to the point. All right. These scriptures are straight to the point, man. And this is all prophecy. Okay. And so these chariots have heavy duty, you know, have a heavy position or a lot within prophecy. Chariots are a big time, man. It's part of our deliverance, and it's part of our enemy's destruction. All right, simple and plain. So this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the earth shall be shaken. Hey, these missiles and these chariots, all right? This was about to be taking place in these times, man. We're in the last days. It's time for our people to wake up. Whoever is meant for it to wake up, all right? Verse 30, it says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. See, Yahweh Shai. That's the Son of Man, Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. What do those clouds represent? The chariots of the Lord. Okay? We're publicly supporting the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? Yahweh Shai is on the way back, man. It says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. That power, that's going to be him. It mentioned in 2nd Ezra 13. When his countenance, when he just look down, man, people are going to tremble. People are going to be shaking in their boots, man. It's not going to be it's not going to be your simple nervous breakdown. No, it's going to be the point of people's hearts going to be having heart attacks, man, just dropping dead. You know, that's what's going to be taking place. Okay, it says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven, chariots with power and great glory, and he shall send his angels. So the Lord is coming back with his angels as well. Chariots, angels, fire. Okay, all of the above, man. It says, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay, and that elect is predestined to be delivered. Okay, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. The elect in their families, man, in a great multitude, okay, of believers from all around the world are going to get delivered, man, via these chariots. Okay. So that's why I continue to mention that these chariots represent destruction and deliverance. All right. And we look forward to these chariots. Okay. Because of both these things. All right. This is to put it simple and plain. All right. So Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying concerning, you know, advocating the chariots of the Lord. Advocating the chariots of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So Lord willing, that lesson was edifying, exhorting concerning you sincere listeners and sincere believers. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. All right, Shalom. Babal, keep the faith. Shalom.